Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I am the Little Gamer and today we are carrying on with our My Time at Sandrock playthrough. Now we're at a very exciting point in the game because we are growing trees. Last episode we put out lots of trees by the gecko station, and because of all the trouble we got into going down the ruins without permission, we became a Civil Corps honorary member, which then prompted me to try and change up my outfit quite a bit. So we currently, this is what we're doing. Rescue team headgear, which we bought from the Civil Corps. I have the Civil Corps outfit, which are all fairly high, and then we started making some accessories in our jewelry maker, which we had never made before. Wind chimes. So in here you can hover over the item, it will tell you the level but not what it does. So the only thing I have yet to make is this one, but that's fine. So we want, that's crit damage, crit chance. So we'll switch to that. Where is that? Oh, it's here. It's on our belt. So we have our amber earrings, a budding brooch. Oh, and I need to refine it because we have found out we had lots of the items we needed to refine it, because it's these lapis lazuli. It's a lot easier to find lapis lazuli. Right, there we go. These are all our new stats. So we now just have to wait for the trees to grow. More hangout events. Good, thanks. From Amara. The mystery man was true to his word and brought me a rare diagram from Walnut Grove for an electric kiln. I consider you to be the best builder in Sandrock. Will you please accept my commission to make one for me? Fab. So we've been waiting for that for a couple of days. So missions. Part-time work at the saloon. We have some more pictures for Mort. Flower gate, we're waiting for those to grow. So assemble the electric kiln. Oh, we have everything for that. We just need a bloodstone core. We do need more bloodstone, however. Quarry, ore refinery, ceramic gate, Civil Corps store. Cool, okay, let's build this then and get that quest rolling. So we haven't got many quests going at the moment. So until the trees grow, which I think it takes quite a few days. A professional ceramic kiln that can accurately control temperature to make pottery with bigger colour and textures. So we'll go and give that in. But I think what I want to do today then is try to build some of the older builds at the assembly station, because the majority of them we can put in the museum, and if we put them in the museum we get rewards. So with not much left, with not much to do at the moment, that might be a good idea.
Amazing! This is it! Fantastic work! I knew you could do it. It seems your job is done, but you don't have to be so quick out the door. That is, if you wanted to stay for a while, you certainly could.
Okay.
Ah, right. Of course. You'd like to see the effort you put into this thing in action, no? Indeed. Let us fire it up. If I'm being absolute honest, I'm a bit afraid to turn it on. What if that masked man is right? What if I can't make the ceramics like he's encountered on his travels? I hope you're right. Though, I'll admit, the whole encounter left me rather uncomfortable. I wanted to set a good example for Avio. I wanted to show him that we shouldn't let ourselves be put down by haughty businessmen. He has a history of letting himself be pushed around, you know. It is very difficult, though, defending one's art in the face of such a connoisseur. Do you think so? I was actually quite terrified. In any case, I need to stop feeling sorry for myself. Both you and Avio believed in me enough to get us this far, so I simply try my best. There is no more room for doubt. Let's begin! You need to keep your hands steady. Try not to shake. Control your breathing. From a distance, I can't tell who worked on which. You've got quite a knack for these kinds of things. Once the glaze is finished, I'll send one of them to you. Thanks for spending time with me. It was nice chatting and working on this project together. Perhaps it could be said that we make a good team. I'll see you soon. Goodbye for now.
Okay, trial By Kiln. We only got 1,000 gold for that. But that's fine. Right, where did the museum go? I also probably ought to try and start popping all those balloons and getting all the chests and the like. So I do have a few machines, older machines that I'm not really using much of at the moment. So we have 27 done. At 30 we get a relic restoration machine. Then we get a 4-leaf clover necklace. A necklace made of amber. A complete 4-leaf clover is wrapped in amber and strung on a hemp rope. So it's a level 50 item, but we only need to be level 20 for it. Then we get a table. See, that's level 20. Money, projector lamp. Tokens. Antique billboard. And a Coltrane 45 equipment weapons. For a musician with a troubled past, confuse your enemies by making them wonder what's coming for them next. Soulful time or a hail of gunfire. Strange. Right, I also wanted to check to see if we can put anything in here. So we can put the Yakmel horn comb on display. But nothing else that we made. I don't... I'm wondering whether to put the pistol in there as well. Now that we've got the rifle. Can we make anything else? No. So I probably ought to try and get all the low level relics as well. I probably need more copper and tin anyway. But as we're just waiting for the trees, That will probably be our goal for this episode, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. So I'm going to make a few. Let's see what we can make. So we start at the beginning, shall we? A work table. So we've put in a recycler. I wish it would tell us whether I've put it in the museum. That would be nice. I may have already... Oh no, I upgraded it? Or did I put... I don't remember. I think I might have put the work table in anyway. So a drying rack. What else have we got? So I've done a processor and a grinder. A crane lift. Thick rope we don't have. I'm not gonna stand around and get things that I don't actually need. Yeah, so that goes in the large exhibit. Right, I'm going to spend some time doing this then. You don't have to watch me do it all. And then I'll be back at the museum. Okay, so I have a few things for in here. That looks much too small to be on a display. Attend Corey's investor meeting. Ooh, I'd completely forgotten about that. So we'd already donated this type item. Fab, which means we can sell the spare work table. And we have our relic restoration machine. Fabulous. Right. Attend the investors meeting at 2 o'clock in the games center. Okay. Fab. However, I have pretty much run out of copper and bronze. So once we've done this investors meeting, I'm going to spend the rest of today out there. Right, can I... Okay, I need to go back a bit. Hey! That worked out well. Oh, I have a point. Combat point. Long range. Heavy sword. Currently using spears. Toughness. We'll upgrade all the spear things, I think, 'cause that's the main weapon we're using. Learned how to cook steamed meat pie with salty eggs. Okay. Sounds like the harder to get treasure chests obviously have. Because there's another one. Can we shoot it from here? We can. We'll pick that up and then go to the investors meeting. Mm. 500 gold. Well, it's goals, isn't it?
Good! Welcome, everyone! It seems we're all here, so let's begin. First of all, welcome. You may all know me as Catori, the lady who purchased up the golden goose just after the peak of its success. But today, with just 15 minutes of your time, I will present to you an idea that could change your life. Behold! Catori World, a vast and unabridged cavalcade of merriment and amusement, an unparalleled brand of entertainment.
And what does cavalcade mean? Let's see, cavalcade. A formal procession, people walking on horseback or riding in vehicles. So like a procession merriment. Sounds strange. Procession, parade, troop, file, train, caravan of merriment. Okay. They do like using oldie-timey words.
As we all know, Sandrock was once a beacon of prosperity in the ocean of a desert that is the Eufaula. Of course, at that time, we were in the rather favorable position of middlemen. So to speak, tens of thousands of people would transfer through Sandrock, and the Golden Goose was a favorite stop along the way for young and old. These days, however, well, I don't think it would be an understatement to say that this town could do with some revitalization. And so, enter Catori World to chase the clouds away and bring prosperity to Sandrock once more.
That is the creepiest Mona Lisa look-alike painting I have ever seen. Very creepy.
How will I do it, you might ask? I will carry out the construction of a multi-dimensional, sensational, and all-around recreational set of entertainment facilities, including, but not limited to, a new and improved game center, larger museum, and one day, a theme park.
Oh, so this is how we get the larger museum. Oh, I hope we get an actual larger museum. So we've only got 4 large exhibits. That would be great if this is the process for that.
Before long, tourists will once again flock to Sandrock to view and partake of the exuberance that is the largest and most beautiful spot for entertainment in the Free Cities, Catori World.
She said beautiful. This is bountiful.
Help make my dream, our dream, come true. Help make Catori World a reality.
Is this where we're supposed to clap?
Any questions?
Do you have any questions? Could I lose money?
Well, technically, yes. It is possible you could lose money, in the sense that anything is technically possible. So there may exist a universe where you did lose money, but Catori World.
Okay, we're doing the multiverse theory. Okay.
Tell you guys what. If the first round of monthly dividends are not to your liking, if you're still not confident in the project, you can have all your money back. Guaranteed.
But she'll have just spent it all. What do I need to do?
Both you and Nian can invest through labor, provide construction services for my amusement and other facilities for the park, then I grant you a larger percentage of the profits. Builder work is essential to make this all happen.
Okay. Can I get from this?
I will send a seasonal report to all partners and attach the profit dividend of the season. The more work you do, the more goals you get. Everything will be quite fair, real equitable-like. Even Steven.
I don't know if those are contradicting. Build up our town first.
Yes, Sandrock has its fair share of issues. The water thing, the bandit thing, the other things. But look, when I first got here, I was taken in by the scenery. I was captivated. We just need to get people out here and they'll feel the same way. Yeah, of course it's possible. And yeah, you're right to have doubts. Nothing's ever a sure thing.
Okay, so you can back out with that if you want to.
Wonderful! That is great to hear. With such an esteemed builder backing the project, I think it's hard not to have faith. Questions? Anyone else?
Wow. It all does sound like a lot of fun, but, well, I've been spending all my spare time at the moisture farm since we made that big discovery. I don't know if I can commit to something so big. But don't worry, you've already got the best.
Of course. Can't have a foot in two boats. I wish you well on your endeavors. What about you, Mr. Owen? Thoughts, questions, concerns?
This plan, it's a pie in the sky, but as long as it might help Sandrock, I'm interested. And we'll be happy to get involved with the startup process. We can talk more once we really start seeing more tourists in town.
Well, he'll have more money because more tourists means more sales.
Mr. Owen, thank you very much.
I can't say that I'm particularly impressed by your key performance indicators. Furthermore, I don't think there's much room for your market to scale up, given the potential demographics you have access to. For that reason, I'm out.
Well, this ain't exactly rocket science, good doctor.
Director.
Yes, Director. Well, there's also no reason we couldn't work in some kind of spaceship simulator? A replica of a launch center. Some other space thingy?
It appears I've sorely miscalculated the potential of this venture. You will have my aid.
Wonderful of you to reconsider,
Make an observatory.
Director.
Now, forgive me, as I have not been paying much attention for the last 15 minutes or so. Mind was elsewhere. But I do believe I have the gist of it. And for that reason, I'm in. Elsie will appreciate this sort of rigmarole.
Rigmarole.
Speaking of rigmarole, that reminds me how she needs to stop all the tomfoolery, sending in for rigmarole, and start learning how to be a proper lady. Y'all wouldn't believe how many times I've told her.
Yes, Cooper. Thank you for your interest. Perhaps we'd best move on, for time's sake.
Are you having fun, Jasmine? Kinda surprised you wanted me to take you to this, but, well, do you understand everything Miss Catori is saying?
Of course, Uncle Hugo. I've read all about stuff like this. Catori is asking for angel investors, people who are willing to back her idea in exchange for a piece of the company. If Aunt Catori does really well, we might get back 10 times what we invest. Here, I brought 5 goals. I want to invest in Catori World.
10 to 1, huh? Maybe I'll throw in some scratch too then.
Yes, well, it's like they say, one can always depend on the heart of a child to make sound business decisions. It means so much to have everyone's support, and this is definitely a more the merrier type situation. Well, I think we've heard from everyone. Here seems like as good a place as any to end it. Thank you all for coming. Here's to our success! Here's to Catori World!
Catori World!
Builder, once again, thank you for your support. As a matter of fact, I've got something for you already. Game center renovations. A new sign, a new game, more floor space, the whole 9 yards. The expansion will just be gathering materials, but you know how it is. Heidi doesn't cut corners. She'll need stuff only experienced divers like you could track down. Once we've got the materials, she'll handle the rest, leaving the sign and new game machine. The new sign shouldn't be too much trouble, but this new game machine I got the diagram for, I'm no expert, but it looks like it's got some bells and whistles on it. But hey, nothing you can't handle, eh? That's what I like to hear. It's like Musa says in his 12 steps to success. You can only win if you believe you can win. All right, here are the diagrams. My hopes are that by expediting phase 1, we'll garner some attention that'll lead to some profit for all of us right away. Once things take off, I can pay you double for this job. Probably. When you've got the materials, give them to me. I'll get Heidi to handle the expansion. When she's done, just install the sign and the machine. Thanks again for believing in me, Builder. I won't let you down.
I hope so. Right, missions. so we need more hardwood planks and build those. Petrified wooden sticks. So we do need lots and iron plates. Wow. Okay then, well I'm going to go and put those on, and then, as I said before, spend the rest of the day going down the mines because I need more bronze. I've completely run out of bronze. However, if you are liking the video so far, please consider giving it a like, thumbs up down below. I would greatly appreciate it, especially if you have actually got this far in the video. It's all good. So I will see you all in a little bit. So we are now on a new day, and we're still got another 13 hours to wait for all those iron plates to be done. So that isn't going to be done anytime. Well, we might get it done today. End of the day, maybe. So let's check our mail first. From Amara. The work we did yesterday is fresh out of the oven for a first batch. It could be said that the pieces turned out quite well, but there is a lot of room for me to learn and do better. I am, however, extremely satisfied with my new kiln, which I have you to thank for. I've attached a piece we did together. I hope you like it. Ceramic gate. Gorgeous painted pottery. Oh, we can put it in the museum. Civil core. Fab. Rune tokens. Okay. Let's get all these out of this. So we get extra defense points. I want to put that in our house. With the other one. B. Right, where did I put it? There it is. It's only, it's not too big then. Gorgeous painted pot. Fab. It's back in our space. So I need to sell this assortment of jewellery and clothes just to get it out of my inventory. So missions. Mian desires something. Blue Moon. Mort. Operation Flower Gate, possibly, because these are all done. Let's see, planting. Now that's the potato seeds. Oh, we haven't planted any cactus. Interesting. We ought to do that then. Okay then, so we've got 10 hours before these are done. And then we need petrified wooden sticks after that. Interact. Then that's another 3 hours. 7. It's 5 o'clock. 5. Another 3. 8 o'clock. I don't think we're gonna get that done either. So I think instead We will go and visit Mort this morning, in this bright sunny morning. Okay, what photo did we find?
Oh, yes, these were the good old days. We were so full of hope then. We used to write messages in the sand with straw. If you stuck them in there with a shovel, they'd stay there for a long, long time. But this photo, it was quite a while after we started doing that. Ah, yes, it all started when I found that old book. I thought fate was giving us another chance. From the ruins of the old world that impoverished us, we found a book. One that detailed all sorts of agricultural techniques. Advanced concepts that included even terraforming the desert. The methods in the book seemed out of our grasp, however, until I noticed that the message I used to write in the sand with straw, if I made them into a square, they could protect plants inside it from the blowing sands. And so began the straw grid. I began digging thousands of squares across the desert, sowing stubborn plants in each of them, ones I knew could survive. As the plants grew, the straw became like fertilizer. After a few cycles, sand turned back into soil again. Zeke might have told you something about those days, We were all building the straw grid. And for a while there, we thought we were going to put a dent into the sandstorms. But the desert was too strong. We were like droplets of water fighting against an unfeeling ocean. No matter what we did, the winds kept blowing, and our oasis got smaller and smaller. I'm sorry that regaling such a pleasant memory took a rather dark turn. Please, stop by if you find any more of my photos. Oh, this old thing. Many people forget that Zeke was the minister of our town for a while. Back in '78, a lot of folks were leaving. That was the year Mort didn't come back from one of her excursions. Without her around, well, those close to Zeke now know that he can be a truly inspiring person. So those few of us left, myself included, asked him to step up and try to be the voice that we needed to keep spirits up in Sandrock. Of course, we knew Zeke's soft-spoken nature might not translate well to the stage, but, well, we'd hoped he could find his voice in time. That never happened. He gave it his all. It was moving as a father to see him trying so hard, but at the end of the day, he was a fish out of quicksand. Each of his sermons floundered to roughly the same extent, showing no signs of improvement. Life is like biocrust, he'd say. The issue there with him being, no one really knows what biocrust is. He didn't want to give up, but it wasn't his decision. People stopped coming to his sermons, and when Miguel came, he didn't even know he was replacing anyone. It was for the best. I'd like to think now that Zeke is inspiring people in other ways. All the efforts he's put into understanding this desert of ours, his achievements are finally visible. Thanks in no small part to people like yourself. Now there are those who would seek him out for his insights. Funny how to have his voice heard, it helped us step off the stage. I thank you for bringing this to me. I'll just keep this one in the back. Zeke has a lot on his mind these days.
I like learning about what happened beforehand. How Sandrock became as it is. It's interesting. However, I think we're going to leave this episode here. Next episode, we will hopefully... Well, we'll start it at the beginning of tomorrow, and hopefully all our iron plates and petrified wooden sticks will all be done. And then we can work on this opportunities abound to get Catori world up and running. If you want to be there for that, please make sure you are subscribed and have rung the notification bell to do that. But thank you all anyway for watching this video. So if you liked the video, please don't forget to do all the things like subscribe, leave a comment, ring that bell for more content, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Bye!